What's up guys, Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory. Before we get started with this video, I just wanted to quickly invite you to join the DFS Fantasy Factory community. Just go to dfsfantasyfactory.com to do that. Right now I'm offering a 7-day free trial on all products. It costs only $14.99 per month after that. We have the DFS Superstat tool, which is absolutely amazing and will give you a huge advantage over your competition. I also have the best lineup optimizer on the market in my opinion. But don't even take my word for that. I'm so confident in the products that we are actually offering a free 7-day trial to try them out for yourself. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. Also hit the little bell icon so that you get notifications of future videos. I'd really appreciate it, and it'll help the channel grow. Also, please leave a comment. Let me know what players are your favorite for this week, and we can talk about it. I'll get back to you each and every comment. Thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoy the content. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and jump into this video here. I'm going to make a quick video here showing you the top running backs for this week as projected by the NFL Superstat tool found on the DFS Fantasy Factory website. We'll go ahead and jump into it here. The number one running back on the Superstat tool is the Baltimore Ravens, Le'Veon Bell. I'm not sure how much action he's going to have this week, but he has 4,500 on Draftkings, so he's very cheap. Baltimore has a 31.5 run advantage over Kansas City defense according to the NFL Superstat tool. It's the best rating of the week, which on the next slide here I'll get more into that and show you the Superstat tool and what it's showing me here. This one is a boomer bust. It's very cheap at 4,500 DraftKings, and the Chiefs were very easy to run on last week for the Browns. However, Lamar Jackson could just run the ball himself, or if the Chiefs get too far ahead, they may start throwing the ball as well. If the game stays competitive, this could be a great cheap pick, or if the Baltimore Ravens get ahead as well. The over/under on is 55, so there's plenty of potential for a lot of fantasy points this week. And with the way Baltimore runs and Kansas City not playing very good on their run defense last week, this is a good spot for Le'Veon Bell and the Baltimore Ravens. And here's what I was talking about on the Superstat tool. As you can see, Baltimore, I have it sorted by this is the running back, the run blockers versus the run defense. So we have it sorted that way. The number one advantage is the Baltimore Ravens over the Kansas City Chiefs. 31.5, so they have a pretty nice gap there as the number one, and that's because Kansas City Chiefs did really awful against the run last week against the Browns, and the Ravens did very well running. As you can see, Cleveland's number 2, Green Bay's number 3. These are great spreads for picking running backs on. You can kind of go down through the list here and pick some running backs from there if you want to as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go into my second prediction here for you can either go with Chubb or Hunt on the Cleveland Browns. Reasons to stack this is, for one, Cleveland has a 28.5 run advantage over Houston. Defense, according to the NFL Superstat tool, as I just showed you there. That's a really high running advantage. There's there's 3 teams that have really high ones this week. Nick Chubb did very well against the Kansas City defense last week. The only problem with this pick is that you never know which one's going to score the fantasy points between Chubb or Hunt. So the best bet is to get a little exposure for each. As you guys know, with the Browns, they run the ball a lot. You never really know which one is going to be the one to score the points, Chubb or Hunt. Sometimes one of them scores all the points. Sometimes every once in a while they split the points. But I would probably lean towards Chubb on this one. But then again, if they get too far ahead, they might have Hunt or even third string running back in as well. So, but as long as the game stays competitive and the Browns stay ahead, this is a boom spot for Chubb or Hunt here. The Browns are 12.5-point favorites in this game and have the run blocking advantage. The run blocking is a lot better than the Houston run defense. I can see them running the ball a lot in this game, racking up a ton of fantasy points as they pull away with the lead. After that tough loss to Kansas City last week, they should come out on fire this week. Just to bring this up again here, we have the Cleveland and Houston. That's why we picked them. They're number 2. It's kind of hard to even skew away from what the stat tool is showing us right now because the spreads are so good and the point differences are so huge here. These are the top 3 teams here, so it's pretty obvious that my next pick is going to be Green Bay versus Detroit. We got Aaron Jones, Reasons to stack him. Green Bay has a 25.2 run advantage over Detroit. Defense, according to the NFL Superstat tool. Green Bay just straight played awful last week. I don't see that happening 2 weeks in a row. Green Bay is a 10.5 point favorite against Detroit's poor run defense. So I can see them coming out on fire, getting ahead, and then running the ball to keep the lead and racking up plenty of fantasy points in the process running the ball. 49ers 49ers rookie running back Eli Mitchell had his way against this poor Lions runs defense last week. So Aaron Jones is in a great spot here to rack up a lot of points. This is probably going to be one of my favorite picks just because I know Aaron Rodgers is going to come out on fire and jump into a lead, and they're going to start running the ball. So this is definitely a good spot here, but that Nick Chubb one's pretty enticing as well. And then I just have the graph here for the Superstat tool again. As you can see, I picked all three of the top three because the numbers are so high on here. That's a big gap between Green Bay and New England there. So I went ahead and went with the top three here as my picks. And like I said, you can have complete access to this. You can sort these columns yourself. Just go to dfsfantasyfactory.com and sign up for a membership, and you'll have full access to this as well as my lineup optimizer. But I hope you enjoy the content. Make sure you hit the like button and comment, and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon as well so that you get future notifications of videos that I make in the future. Hope you enjoyed the content. Have a good day.